What am I doing? I know I look like I'm going to the jungle. I'm going hiking. I'm not. I'm actually far away from any jungles at the moment. Hey friends, I'm in Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. And I do look like I am in the jungle, but I'm actually not. It's actually just a forest park. Look, it's a forest park here. It's quite cool. But the plan is today is to go and buy a ticket to go and grab a tram. The tram system here is quite interesting. Sorry, not interesting. Well, it is interesting, but also it is old, I should say. Old is the correct one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and grab a tram and go to the center, and I'll show you a little bit about Sofia and what it offers. The way how we're gonna go, actually we're gonna go like this. Look, we're gonna use that tram there. So that's super spontaneous. I did not really know that this tram is passing by, so that's a quick shot of what we're gonna grab. Okay, I'll make a quick update here. This is the tram that I want to grab, but obviously it's going on the other side. I need to grab a ticket and head over to the city center, and the only way I could do, well, I remember I used to get it from a shop. Like you go to a shop and you ask them for a ticket, but right now I did ask and they said to me that they're not selling it. So what I'm gonna try and do is probably buy it from the driver. So I'm gonna grab it now and see. One ticket. Oh, it works. How much is it? Bulgaria. Okay, this is the ticket. It's quite noisy here, and it's actually amazing. What you do is you stamp it here. Like that. So cool, old school. But they do have the machine. And this is how it looks from inside. Very, very noisy. I'm not sure how the sound actually coming out, but it is what it is. So cool, we're going through like a forest. Ah, this is so cool. I love this. On a tram going through a forest, I feel like being in one of those Indiana Jones movies. I just left now the tram and arrived to the city center. It was too noisy to be able to vlog in the tram. I kept speaking, but I wasn't sure if the voice was clear or not, the sound was good. So I'm just gonna repeat what I said earlier in the tram. Whoever is wondering what the ticket price was, is 85 cents or 1 leva and 60, which is the currency here. But right now I'm here, and look at this church. This is a cool church. This is a nice neighborhood here, and pretty much center. But what I do want to do is I want to grab breakfast and coffee. I'll grab a cheap breakfast, and I call this coffee a poor man's coffee. So I want to get a poor man's coffee and a breakfast. I'll show you from where you can do that. You can pretty much actually do it from all around the city. This here is where I'm gonna grab my breakfast. It's a pastry shop.
Може ли обикновени банички, едно голямо ене. Малки има така ли? А като цяло свършено.
Is this the price for one?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Да си на тебе.
Здравейте.
Здравейте.
Could I have one banitsa?
Yes. That's with cheese, you know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's one of my favorite thing in Bulgaria, man.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Welcome. Two leva only.
Oi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Eight leva. Have a good day.
Bulgaria. This here is where I usually get a poor man's coffee. Let me get it. Здравейте. You make coffee? Just espresso, small. I got the breakfast and the coffee, and I'm gonna eat them here. And I'm gonna explain a little bit about the breakfast. It's banitsa. Look at this for a view, though. Wow, gorgeous. All right, it's quite busy now. I'm gonna find a seat, sit down, and talk. Maybe here, actually. Well, what am I doing? This is the best view I could grab right now. This is banitsa. This here. Like that. It's like a puff pastry, very oily, with cheese inside. Very delicious, by the way. So good. It's so good. And with coffee. Yum. Finished from breakfast now, and I'm gonna go to the main street and take a walk there. And maybe I'm gonna get something else, quick snack or something. I think I remember a place I wanna go to. But I'll show also the walking street. The walking street is quite cool here, and it's the main heart of the city center, and it's bars and restaurants pretty much here. So I'm just arriving now, and it has a very beautiful view. I'll show from the very beginning. Look at this for a view. And then like this is the mountain over there. This is called Vitosha mountain or Vitoshka. I think it's Vitoshka mountain, and this whole street is Vitosha street. And it's the main walking street for here in Sofia. Full bars and cafes and restaurants. Okay, coming on to the very end of the walking street. I just crossed it now. But look at this for a building now. I'm gonna go, this is all a park here, and I'm gonna go for a walk and check out this park. But first I wanna grab a quick snack. And I know there is a place here that I wanna cross the street and get a snack. And the snack is baklava. And I know this place makes a really good baklava, and it's also cheap. I'll show you where it is. It's a hidden gem, pretty much. I hope it's still open anyway. Yeah, look at this. This is it. Wow. I want... Здравейте. Can I have one, and one? One of each. Yeah. Just one. Wow. This is going to be delicious.
5 leva, 37.
5.37. You don't take card?
No.
No card. It's okay. I have cash. Yeah, please. Thank you. Bulgaria. Ciao. Right, let's head to the park now. I got the baklava. We're gonna sit down somewhere there, eat them, and talk about the new show that I'm announcing, Limitless Borders. I'll talk a little bit about it when I find a place to sit down at the park. What a building. It's got the sign as well. Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. I think it's so cool. You can see the mountain from here. I don't know if the camera is giving it any justice. I doubt it. But yeah, it's so gorgeous here. Nice climate, nice weather. This fountain during winter, obviously it's off. There's no water, because otherwise it will freeze. Such a cool place. I like this park. Okay, let's go and grab a place to sit down. Look at this. Wow. So cool. It's a crazy building. Let's try the baklava. There is a few here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try them. I know they're good. This one here. Oh no, that's really, really good. Very juicy, sweet. It's with walnut. Yeah, you can see it on camera. So good. Wow. Let's talk about an update and about this trip and what's gonna happen. So I have announced it on my Instagram account. If you are not following me, make sure you follow me, links below. The idea is to travel from Eastern Europe, where I am here, Bulgaria, all the way to India by land, crossing borders from one country to another. There's not going to be any flying involved. It's 100% by land. At least that's the idea, that's the attempt. Sounds easier to say it than doing it, obviously. So we do need Здравейте. Right, I've been interrupted, but it's quiet again. There's a plane passing by. It's all good. So yeah, I call it Limitless Borders. I don't think there's a show like this online. I haven't found any good, reliable information from one border crossing to another. At least some of the borders that I'll be crossing to. There is like so yeah, this is the idea, this is the show. It is created based on educational and of course entertainment purposes, but also to highlight that border crossing from point A to point B. But I will be crossing some of the wildest, probably complicated border crossing on the planet, I think. That's all. That's the show. That's the idea. Crossing the borders, one country at a time, all the way to India. Is it possible? I don't know. If you know anybody who actually has done it, please connect me with them. I'd be very happy to get some information and some insights about it. It is extremely, extremely difficult to get this information online. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.